Welcome back to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, where we are still attacking Drezen, but we are at the very last leg of the offensive now. What we need to do before we do anything else
the heart's greatest challenge
is to buff up, and
Let us bide our time.
I think we'll go with the mage armor spell. Should have had archmage armor on this guy, but I think he's getting it after a while. Land.
you require my
You can
counsel.
trust me.
Wise.
And protection from. I think this is the door we have to go through.
Now, what is that?
That is a trap, my dear.
We will be victorious!
Yeah, just shoot.
The spirits demand your blood!
Make every strike count.
Let's try this way.
Nope.
Kneel before me.
I
Thank
heed
you.
the voice of the spirits.
If you do, please can you remove this trap?
I am helpful, am I not?
Thank you. This looks like doors, but they aren't. Let's quick save here.
I know the way.
This room is a mild
The
little
heartbeat
nightmare.
quickens.
Um. Yeah, no.
You are today's sacrifice!
This one's mine! This will hurt.
I will see to your demise.
Suppose we could use the damage undead aura thing that Daeran has.
Aim carefully.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Are we still hasted? Yes, we are. There are so many ghouls in this room. Can you go after
Go for their hearts!
the hunters?
Press the attack!
Effective.
An expected outcome.
Controlled fireball, please. Should have gotten rid of a few of them. Also need to, okay, let's do that. Should have killed a few of them as well. We need to get rid of the possibly ghoul disease thing after this. I don't remember what it's called.
Forwards!
You won't survive me.
Ah, there is an Abazu here, yeah. I guess we have to take out her.
Wide open.
Or it. Another controlled fireball would be acceptable.
A solid plan.
Calm down. Not dead yet.
Endure this! Did you see that?
Whew, that is some fight. The dead bodies give off an unbearable stench. You know what? I can believe that.
I am helpful, am I not?
Bastion of Lion's Heart. Okay, let's collect ourselves. And,
Oh, the waiting's never fun. heal up a bit. With the left hand, the old woman pulls the dagger from the demon's body. Exhausted by the effort, she wipes her brow. Time did not bend me, it seems. I will show you one of the secret old passages that were used when the Citadel Drezen belonged to us. The woman walks up to the wall and begins examining it. You'll get to the Sword of Valor more easily this way. Perhaps the demon don't know about this passage. The demons, if you think about it, I've spent most of my life among them. I have to admit, there's something mesmerizing about them. A single demon might be weak or pathetic or cowardly, but when you see them as a collective, it isn't a mass of separate creatures, but a single great force, a tide, which might be temporarily slowed but never stopped. The front lines of the abyss here on the lands of Golarion? Unstoppable, fanatical forward motion. We have something to learn from them, don't we? It is always wise to learn new things, including studying the enemy's strengths. The woman's face is still, but there is approval in her blue eyes. Right. Knowledge is the greatest weapon. Armed with it, one can succeed where neither strength nor valor would. Here it is. The demons are hiding the Sword of Valor behind this door. Be wary. I heard them bragging about the traps that surround the banner. Magical, of course. The Sword of Valor is nearly impossible to destroy, and if they wish, they will drown the entire room in fire, destroying their enemies while leaving their trophy unscathed. Go now, and good luck. Oh dear lord, it's one of those incessant puzzles. Okay, well, what I will do with this is that I have... The thing here is to get these things to align up the right way and so forth. You need these runes to be proper, so it's not really a mystery how to do it, but it requires clicking and ticking and so forth. So, one moment, please. Okay, okay, so let's see here. We need to click this one twice.
Did we find trouble? No, they did.
Which apparently summons Eustoriax.
Precision and grace.
Can I? Gracefully move away, please. Then cast haste. Thank you.
Retreat is not an option.
A calculated risk.
Okay, so I clicked
what to
B
do.
twice. Now I need to click A, which is this one, 3 times. This one 1 time. And this one twice. And that does not seem right at all. There we go. Click that one 1 time too many.
Follow my lead.
Well then. Guess we are at the actual Sword of the Valor then.
I hope you appreciate this.
Is there anything else in the room that we should loot? Some chests over here.
I am helpful, am I not? I am helpful, am I not?
I'll just take it. Sort through it later when I'm at the vendor. And here is the Sword of Valor. Hey, who's making that noise?
Be careful, everyone.
It's just, we were just passing through. No need for hostilities.
I'll make short work of this. Kneel before me.
It's doing that weird thing with the camera again.
Make every strike count.
Can you switch to the bow, please?
This should do it.
The spirits demand your blood.
Okay, this camera stuff is really aggravating.
Out of my sight.
They're dead at least, so we don't have to worry about the camera anymore. For now. Another trap. Ooh,
I'll
that
watch
was
your back.
very close.
I hope you appreciate this.
There are claw and tooth marks on the broken bones of unknown prisoners. So that's what it looks like, the famed relic of the Crusades. Did you know that the Church of Iomedae lent it to the Crusaders long ago? And then they went and lost it. What a deliciously awkward conversation that must have been. Daeran takes a half step back, casting an appraising look at you and the Sword of Valor. You look very fine indeed. I foretell that the shops of Mendev will soon be full of souvenir paintings with name like the Commander reclaiming the Holy Banner. People will hang them above their mantels and use them to cover cracks in walls to keep out drafts. I may even purchase one myself to have something by which to remember this moment. Since when are you my biggest fan? I scarcely know myself. I suppose I have always been fascinated by people who are willing to take their fate into their own hands. Power and freedom are attractive, you know. Aside from that, you do look quite beguiling in the light of a campfire, and you don't snore. Or do you? Anyway, I was talking about the power of the moment, about wanting to remember it. Since the day my sweet cousin tossed me into the middle of this crusade, I've felt like I've been plunged into icy water with my hands tied behind my back. A most loathsome sensation. I am forced to live in conditions to which I am ill-accustomed and ill-suited, risking my life for ideals I consider to be utterly worthless. And I've already missed 3 premieres in the capital's opera season. It is an outrage. Daeran stops and drops your gaze for a few moments. And do you know what's the most curious thing of all? Here I stand, looking at you and at this holy wall rug, and I feel that there is nowhere else I'd rather be right now. Be careful now, or else you might just fall in love with me. Who? Me? Me? Fall in love with you? Where but in the hackneyed ballads of a provincial bard could a so far-fetched a pairing come to be? Daeran lowers his lashes. The corner of his mouth quirks up in a slight smile. I suppose this conversation has been unbearably long already, but I should have known the first time we met in Kenarbres what I was getting myself into when I threw in with you. You are the worst thing that's ever happened to me. And the most exciting. He's such a character. Yeah. Wait. Haven't been down there, have we? Have. That is the vampire's lair. There is a door here somewhere that we haven't been able to open, though. Let me just pause the recording while I go to these places. Okay, so there's apparently a secret wall here that I was completely unaware of.
Well, the spirits guide me. I am helpful, am I not?
This room is weird.
As it should be.
What do we have here?
What is going
on
on
your
with
mind?
these
I wonder.
bizarre rooms?
I am helpful, am I not?
The similar rooms? No, there can't be similar rooms over there. Okay, I'll pause the recording again. I can't remember where that door was. Well, it is a good thing that I actually went back here, because this apparently was part of the mess-up that I did in my previous episode. OBS didn't unpause. This guy definitely needs to die.
Our duty calls.
No, you're not supposed to run all the way back there. You're supposed to run
What do we have here?
there. And then
Meditate on your mistakes. It might make you feel better.
So this is who was making all that noise. I'm going to hush you now. Now that's what you think. Thurgnul. A vampire.
Let's try this way.
Aim carefully.
I will see to your demise.
He's a bit problematic to get rid of, and he will charm our people as well.
You are today's sacrifice!
29. Not bad. Now, if you would be so kind as to die, thank you. That's most excellent of you.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
This will hurt.
I can assure you, he was not that easy when I was here in the part of the recording that I missed.
And grace.
So I got lucky this time.
Go for their hearts!
Vampires are not the easiest enemies because of their ability to charm your
Won't survive
companions.
me.
A calculated risk.
There we go. Not sure why I'm even bothering to loot the armor. Shelves here should contain mostly loot. There are old ragged books in rare languages on the shelf. Some of them are bound in leather, and it doesn't look like calfskin. See if we can get this wall down. We did. There's a ghastly stench coming through the
know the
tiny
way.
Oh, what
cracks.
is that? You can trust me. I hope you appreciate this.
I am prepared.
Kill vampire. The vampire writhes as he meets his final death, and we get the tender touch rapier.
Open your heart to me. I am
Better that you
helpful,
do that.
am I not?
So we've rid the world of one bad vampire. Now, there was a door that was unlocked somewhere, and I cannot for the life of me remember where it was. However, I was absolutely sure that it was before the puzzle room. Maybe I was mistaken? We've been in there. I can't see anywhere obvious for any doors to be either. I mean, that looks like a door, but it isn't. I must be mistaken. I can find no other explanation. Yep. Well, that should be about it for the Citadel cellar. So now we have to go up into the Citadel proper. I don't think we missed anything. Nope. I'm glad I split this into 2 episodes because we're already at 25 minutes. The legendary banner of the Crusaders is right in front of you. A drop of blood falls onto it from... where? The wound on your chest must have reopened and is now bleeding again. You touch Iomede's holy banner to brush away the scarlet droplet when you freeze abruptly. All of a sudden, you are aware of your own powers. You are no longer a grain of sand resisting the countless armies of the Abyss. You are something greater.
Like Iomade once rejected her humanity to ascend and gain divinity, you are ready to take the first step on the path to gaining power. But what will your power look like? Well, it will look like this. Now, just to see the different ones, Angel, we get very pretty halo, some very nice abilities, but this is more suitable together with a cleric. Same goes with an Azata. You get a dragon companion, which you can even ride as an animal companion, and that dragon is pretty good. Demon, I've not played Demon at all, neither have I played Azata. It's more of a barbarian kind of thing. The Trickster, that's, like I mentioned in a previous episode, it's quite akin to the Malkavians. Of course, we have these ones that are locked. But we will pick the Lich, ultimate ruler of undeath. The Lich is a being who has transcended the narrow confines of life itself. Powerful beyond imagining, the Lich can create limitless hordes of undead to remake the world to fit their vision. And I'm getting a bit dark-skinned here. We get a skeletal champion companion, and we get unique Lich powers. Our level 3 mythic power should be enduring spells. We want to have Mythic Spellbook Sorcerer so that we actually merge it, because that means we get the Lich spells into our basic Sorcerer spellbook, which is very important. As for our Skeletal Champion, we will select a Skeletal Marksman. As for our Lich powers, now that's interesting. There are a lot of these. I could go through all of them, but I will just pick the one that I know I want to pick, which is Fear Control. +4 profane bonus to attack, +1 profane bonus per mythic rank to damage against frightened creatures or ones under any mind affecting effects. Additionally, all enemies within 10 feet must make a will saving throw at a difficulty class of 10 plus double the mythic rank, so up to 30, or 28 really, or become shaken until the end of combat. And now for the spells, yeah. Level 2. Not too convinced. I think we'll take Glitter Dust. Level 3. Greater Magic Weapon. No. Displacement. Level 4. Most likely Animate Dead. Level 5. Angelic Aspect. Echolocation is an exceptionally good spell. Genie Kind 2. Phantasmal Web as well. We'll take Stone Skin Communal. Vampiric Shadow Shield. I've never seen that spell. Go with that one. Level 6. Create Undead is very likely here. So are the... no.
I'll leave these mass spells to Thuntix because we are very limited at how many spells we can take as a sorcerer. Sirocco is an extremely powerful spell, but it kind of needs the metamagic feat for selective spell. I think I will actually take True Seeing. Or will I? Yeah, I will take True Seeing. Even though we will get... No, I will not take True Seeing. Let's leave that to Daeran or Social, actually. Chain Lightning is not really that good because then we need several mythic paths to make it good. Anything that uses diamond dust is not exactly what I want. Disintegrate is nice. I believe it has a save though, yeah. Okay, this is really difficult. I think... that is one round per level. I think I'll go with, as I originally planned, True Seeing. I can always respec later on. The wound on your chest closes, and the drops of blood spilled on the Sword of Valor burst into transparent flames. A wave of fire rushes out from the blood and across the entire banner, transforming it and emblazoning it with new colors. Power descends upon you, suffusing your mortal body, remaking it in its image. It fills your body up to the brim, breaking bones and tearing muscles while at the same time healing them. You raise your head, acutely aware that you will have the heavy, almost palpable shadow of death hanging over you from here to eternity.
The dead make ideal soldiers. Good idea.
Now is not the time to linger. We can reflect on events later. Now is the time to act. Yeah, they're very happy, but never mind the banner, which doesn't really look all that pleasant.
A mortal gnat snaps its jaws at the Lord of Locusts.
Milady, this creature's about to die. Shouldn't you?
Behold, Iolane. Behold the death I sow.
You see, Suture? Shouldn't has no place here. I've waited for a very long time, but now the hour has come to turn my ideas into reality. I still have things to do in Canopus, but you must leave. Go to the old laboratory. I have a special task for you.
The laboratory? I hate the foul place. But I dare not disobey you, my lady.
Forgive me this little masquerade.
Yaniel says in a different voice, one that sounds vaguely familiar, and suddenly the illusion vanishes.
Before, I am Arilu Vorlesh, also known as the Architect of the Worldwound.
What are we meant to discuss with one of the key figures in our enemy's army, I wonder?
You've handled the power of the Sword of Valor well. Such artifacts are almost like living creatures, and they react to their own kind, shall we say. The Sword of Valor once belonged to a mere mortal who became a goddess. It seems to see something kindred in you. Touching you has left the sword irreversibly changed. Now it is your banner, not Iomede's. Although perhaps it will still stop the demons from teleporting to the city as before.
You've helped me twice already. In Canabras, when we fell into the caves, and here, pointing the way to the Sword of Valor. Why would a half-demon, the Skari's favorite, ever do such a thing?
I'm creating something. Building. Studying how the land lies. Laying the foundation. I am called the Architect for a reason. I'm not asking you to trust me. That would be unforgivably stupid. But I suggest, just suggest, that you search, analyze, think. What happened in old Sarkoris? What is the Worldwound? What is happening to you? Search for your answers. And for now, farewell.
Let's have some fun.
So the Architect of the Worldwound herself, And here's our new good friend. Things have changed slightly in our spellbook now, I imagine.
I'll make short work of this.
For instance, we have new interesting spells here. Get around to them eventually, but things like Repurpose, Consume Undead, Eyes of the Bodak, there is, however, some spells here that are pretty important. I don't remember exactly which one it is, but I do have to sneeze, so hold on. There we go. Is it Repurpose? This one is really, really good. Exsanguinate. No, I don't remember which one it is, but it is one of the spells that completely changes the entirety of the party that you're traveling with, so they actually become undead. And I don't remember which one, but we'll get around to it eventually. Let's see here. I really need to look through all of these spells. For now, let's go with a good old fireball up there. As I think that should be sufficient.
solid plan.
Endure this!
I'm not going to bother with the leveling here now. Just want to enter the Citadel proper.
Out of my sight!
Make every strike count.
Kind of amusing to see the demons running away.
Attack!
They don't have much of a choice because of the banner.
Retreat is not an option.
This should do it.
I will see to your demise.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
There we go. And then the Citadel's main floor. I'll take those, please.
Let me draw the first blood.
And we have more battle here. More than I thought we had, to be honest.
Kneel before me. Aim carefully.
You won't survive me.
Precision and grace.
Let's try this way. This will hurt.
This one's mine.
Okay, what I think we will do then
That is not
is do the leveling up here. Regil, you are supposed to take Limitless Rage as your... Yeah, you no longer have a limited amount of rage rounds per day. Good. Camellia, you are supposed to take Elemental Barrage, which is kind of important since it also deals additional divine damage. Lan, as our one of our core party members, level 3 Cleaving Shot. Every time he deals critical damage with his ranged weapon attacks, he also deals weapon damage to all other enemies in a 10 feet radius. Sunfix, you are on this sheet of paper. Enduring spells. Very important. And finally we have Daeran, who is supposed to take greater enduring spells.
which now means that any spell that lasts longer than 5 minutes will last for a full 24 hours. It's kind of a big deal.
Rules are made to be broken.
Like, if you, for instance, now pause the game, but if you, for instance, have a look at, say, Deathward, since he is level 8, are we? Level 9. That spell lasts for 9 minutes. However, it doesn't anymore. It now lasts for a full day, 24 hours. The same goes with Crusader's Edge. You can do it with not with Prayer, but you can do it with Arcan's Aura, for instance. This is a big deal. Bark Skin, no problem at all. Protection from alignment. Sadly, that is 1 minute period, so it doesn't work with that one. It works with Aid, which is a pretty good spell. It works with the stat increasing spells. It works with something as simple as Bless. It works with Divine... No, not with Divine Favor, but it works with Feather Step, Magic Weapon, Shield of Faith. You get the picture. It's a pretty important and powerful little thing you get there in terms of that spell, so or feat, and we're also going to get that on Thunfix. And keep in mind that his spells are very much aligned towards buffing spells. So, yeah. Now, if you do have any questions or comments, then please do feel free to leave those in the comment section below. I hope that you enjoyed the episode. Now things are really getting interesting here, so I'm finally a Lich. Well, not me personally, but my character is. I hope that you will join me in the next episode as well. Bye for now.